Welcome back, watch fans, and I gotta tell you the truth about Rolex. Rolex is the brand for poor people. That's right, poor people buy Rolex. The aristocrats, like yours truly, only wear Patek Philippe, specifically the smaller versions, the 1960s Gondolo. Now, why is that? Well, look, the poors shop at places like this store with the branded hoodies. Some owl, they they work out on bicycles. Real aristocrats don't do that. Now, how do I know this? Well, look, if you watch a famous documentary film on the aristocratic lifestyle called The Aristocrats, you can find on YouTube some of the clips, famous aristocrats such as Bob Saget, Gilbert Gottfried, who was third in line for the throne of behind the Prince of Liechtenstein. Yes, real aristocrats only wear Patek Philippe. Now, why is this? Well, because look, aristocrats generally don't work. They don't do manual labor. Only peasants. The peasants do manual labor, so they need a bulky watch like a Rolex that's durable, that's waterproof. You know, when you're a real aristocrat, and look, see, clean fingernails. Okay, look at these beautiful fingernails, absolutely magnificent. Now, if you look at any of the peasant videos on YouTube with the watch reviews, you notice the peasants with their grubby hands and their giant Rolex, their Rolei. Whereas, again, the aristocrats, and you will never see a watch like this on YouTube. You know why? This Walford, this is a fine aristocrat brand. I dress all my prostitutes in Walford. Now, gentlemen, and I do mean gentlemen, Patek Philippe, in my opinion, the Gondolo brand, I should say, excuse me, I lost my train of thought in the beauty of this magnificent Jeff Koons sculpture. Yeah, ironically, I actually worked at the same company as Jeff Koons, just a few years apart, and they told me Jeff Koons loved fried chicken. Jeff Koons loved to eat fried chicken. Unbelievable, but true. So let's explain why the Gondolo line from the 1960s is the ultimate Patek. Look, this is a small, thin dress watch. This does not fit on a peasant-sized wrist. This is the size of roughly a Cartier tank. Now, some of you will say that they steal this design from Cartier. Maybe inspired. Look, let's just look at this. Let's just look at this incredible design here. Look at the plate in the light. Yellow, gold, blue dial. The colors of Egyptian royalty. This is the miniature King Tut. You know, I say the Rolex Submariner Bluesy, the two-tone gold steel is the King Tut. This is the real King Tut. That one is sort of like the working class King Tut. Now, I believe this is the last true bargain in Patek Philippe Gondolo. Now, gentlemen, the watch market is dead. Don't be a tomato can, a lollipop licker, or a tomato can eater, or a window licker. This is poor people shop at places like this. This is for the poors. The aristocrats do not wear branded big logo trash. Okay, this is why the aristocrat only wears the Patek Philippe, small, elegant. That's right. Now, you've seen me wear Rolex, Rolei. I do sometimes wear Rolei only because I need to, I want to fit in with the poors. I want to fit in with the poors. Sometimes when I am amongst the poors, I don't want them to feel bad. It's kind of a noblesse oblige, or the Japanese. There's a Japanese. I think there's some sort of Japanese philosophy around this. Now, my family is actually descended from a long line of samurai noble family, so we know about these things. You don't. The reason why the Japanese are not flashy is because they don't want the poors to feel bad, and I actually I agree with that philosophy. Now, here's actually my favorite semi-aristocrat store. This is where the good Russian oligarch shops at Stefano Ricci. Actually, beautiful quality stuff. A little flashy, but just enough. So, why do I believe that the Patek Philippe Gondolo, the small Patek Philipes, are going to dramatically increase in value? Well, my friends, you can pick one of these up for about $5 grand. That's right. You can pick up. Where's Anthony Farrer, the timepiece gentleman? When I pass by the roulette table, I'm always looking for Anthony Farrer. This is where Anthony spent many an evening, and many a consignor dollar was invested in these places for marketing. That's right, marketing genius, Anthony Farrer. This is where he invested your marketing dollars. Now, here is another shitter brand, Hublot. Now, gentlemen, let's get back into explaining why this is the watch for aristocrats. You can pick one of these bad boys up for about $5,000 American. That's right, $5 grand is what you should be paying for one of these. Do not pay more. And I mean, gentlemen, you do what you want with your money. It's your money, but the watch market is dead. Do not pay, and I mean do not pay more than $5,000 for a Patek Philippe Gondolo. Now I picked this one up for about, might have been five and change. So I think it was under 6,000, maybe 6,000 at the peak of the watch market. And since then there's been a precipitous decline. But these Pateks, the vintage 60's Pateks, 70's Pateks, they have protection from the decline. Why? Because they were never bought by the the bros with the hoodies and the backpacks. They were never part of that hype, and the prices have not taken off yet. But very shortly, you're going to see a massive increase in the prices of the Patek Philippe Gondolo line, especially if you can get a fine example like this. I believe a watch like this will be worth $10,000 plus in the next 24 months. Again, I am not an investment advisor. I'm not a sex therapist or any type of mental health professional. Me love you long time. Okay, now what I do know is that I do understand trends. My friends. Now, this watch actually looks a little big here from the video. Don't let it fool you. The watch is small. It is how big? I'm not actually sure. I'm not exactly sure, but it is just the right size for an aristocrat. Okay, now if you're an American, if you notice this, right? If you go to Europe and you hang around the aristocrats like I do, and again, all you need to do is watch the film The Aristocrats. It's on YouTube. Watch the film The Aristocrats, and you will see the aristocrat lifestyle, so you can follow that, and you understand about proper aristocrat behavior. You'll understand that when a family walks into a talent agent's office, you'll understand how to behave if you watch the film The Aristocrats. I highly recommend you look this up on YouTube. Aristocrats with Gilbert Gottfried or Bob Saget and a few other famous aristocrats of the Friars Club, which is a famous aristocratic institution. Now, gentlemen, and I mean gentlemen, here we got some MILF action. Unbelievable but true. This is where the aristocrats. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Okay. Anyway, gentlemen, don't pay more than $5 grand. I do believe that this watch will be 10,000 plus in the next 24 months. I think we have a very short window, small, tiny window, where you can pick one of these up for in the $5,000 range. And again, why are small watches coming back? Well, small watches again because it's an aristocratic thing. They've always been in style, and back in the late 1960s, the Italians, who always have great sense of taste and great sense of fashion, the Italian playboys, that's right, the playboys, were wearing small watches, almost ladies watches. That was a look with all the all the famous, the last of the famous international playboys. They were all wearing the smaller size watches in the late 60s, early 70s. And tastes have changed because the world has become vulgarity, like this Alexander McQueen, vulgar brands, vulgar brands. This is unbelievable but true. Again, no true aristocrat. Here we go. Gentlemen, and I do mean gentlemen, here's a case study in how not to dress. Do not wear your chrome hearts. Okay, here we go. This is a fine aristocrat brand, Buccellati. Ooh, unbelievable but true. This is amazing stuff. Mikimoto also on the Aristocrat approved vendors. The Royal Warrant. They have the Royal Warrant from yours truly, the Pontiff, the real Pontiff, JLC, another fine Aristocrat brand. They have the Royal Warrant from the Pontiff. We have some shitters from Bovet. Garbage shitters. Some shitter Pateks. We got some shitter Pateks in the window here. We got some Patek shitters. We got the Rolex shitter display. Now again, look, let's compare. This is for the riffraff. 40 millimeters. Only the riffraff wears the size. The real aristocrat wears something like this. Patek Phillipe. Discreet old money. Deep old money. We're not talking about some bullshit. Bostonians. New England wasps. Who got off a leaky Mayflower boat and think they're, aristocrats. No, I'm talking about like, deep European aristocracy that has owned thousands of acres of forest land for millennia. That's what I'm talking about, gentlemen. Don't be fooled. Patek Philippe is the only brand for true aristocrats. Not like this garbage. Givenchy, Moncler, Fendi. This is not for the aristocrats. Let's see here. We got the Bulgari, which I'm intrigued by this. By these Octo Finissimos, but it's a little bit vulgar. It's a little bit vulgar for yours truly. You can't compare a fine watch like this. Philippe Planet's another Euro trash brand for the low lives, degenerates, the pedophiles. Now, why do I believe that this Gondolo, the small Patek 60s, will be increasing in value? Well, look, trends swing, and I think it is time. I think we're going into an era where, what's the key word the kids are using these days? Quiet luxury is in. This watch you can wear in Mayfair in London in a t-shirt. Nobody will know. Nobody will rob you. Pruneface and Pruneface's associates. Even if you go to Brighton, where Pruneface lives, you're not going to get robbed of this watch. They don't know what this is. But a Rolex, even a cheap Explorer, you might get your arm chopped off with a machete. So you want to stick with the aristocratic brand, because look, when you wear a watch like this and you're hanging out with professional billionaires and professional full-time aristocrats like yours truly, when they see this watch, they will know. They will give you a knowing a knowing look, a knowing glance, a nod of approval, subtle approval. This is unbelievable but true. How do I know this? Because I'm a full-time professional aristocrat. And again, I highly recommend you watch the film The Aristocrats on YouTube, some clips, so you'll understand. You will understand the professional aristocratic lifestyle. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. You know, I don't want to be vulgar and ask you to press the like button and to have you press the thumbs up, stick the thumb inside your anus and spin around on it. I don't want to say that. I don't want to beg you to like the channel. I'm not like one of these low-life YouTubers who, you know, go to these slot machine, you know, tables and whatever. That is not me. I'm a professional, full-time aristocrat. So make sure you do press the like and subscribe button, and leave all your vicious, your nasty vinyl comments below. And I will see you soon, my friends.